A former IT director is accused of hacking into his boss's computer and deleting files. Today is Monday, November 17th, and this is 570 News on the Go, brought to you in part by NorthCentralPA.com. Mostly sunny today with gusty winds and a high in the mid-40s. Authorities released the name of the business owner who was killed in a machine accident Friday. 70-year-old Arnold Taylor of Cogan Station was working a rock crushing and sorting machine when his arm became trapped in the conveyor of the machine. He was last seen around 8 a.m. Friday morning prior to being discovered. Arnold Taylor was the owner of Taylor Trucking at the time of his passing. A former IT director has been convicted of hacking into his former boss's computer and deleting files. The Daily Item reports 37-year-old Cody Johnson of Houtsdale was found guilty of 2 counts of felony computer trespass. He was denied bail and taken into custody. Johnson resigned abruptly with 3 other employees from the Durabuild homes in Selinsgrove in 2022. A few hours after he quit, his then boss's computer was wiped clean while he was using it. Computer experts testified that the computer was accessed remotely and the files were deleted. Johnson has a prior criminal history, including convictions for burglary, theft, and forgery. The Pennsylvania Attorney General has announced that a data security incident was detected in August that may have involved personal information being accessed without authorization. For some people, the information may have included their names, social security numbers, and medical information. For more information, call 833-353-8060 or visit attorneygeneral.gov/notice of data incident. Noise and flashing lights were topics discussed recently at area council meetings. In Williamsport, City Council voted to amend their noise ordinance. The amendment allows the PLCB to monitor the decibel limits of music outside licensed establishments. The change takes the burden off the police department so they don't have to go out with a decibel reader to determine if the establishment is in violation. Meanwhile, in Picture Rocks, many in town were riled up about recent actions of the police when a patrol car drove around town with the emergency lights flashing. The Sun-Gazette reports Picture Rocks Councilman Matthew Charles went so far as claiming the police specifically targeted his home. Picture Rocks contracts with Hughesville for police protection, and Hughesville's mayor and police chief said that was not the intention. Under Pennsylvania law, flashing lights on a patrol car are for emergency situations. Non-flashing lights are used as a visible presence. The Sun-Gazette reports students from a business management class at Bucknell University are helping the Footprints of Montgomery Food Pantry. During the semester, the students created a company named Appetite for Change and were put into different positions to help the nonprofit. The classroom company has been responsible for marketing and fundraising. They created banners and a float for the Veterans Day Parade. They're selling crew neck t-shirts. The class has also raised nearly $1,500 for the pantry's Give Butter Fund. Footprints of Montgomery is a nonprofit food bank that provides food and supplies to those in need in the Montgomery School District. And a 5-year-old boy from Hughesville is the recipient of 2 civilian humanitarian awards for being a good Samaritan. Back in April, Owen Seitzer was looking out the window of his North 2nd Street home and noticed smoke and flames coming from his neighbor's house. He told his dad, who in turn called 911. The Sun-Gazette reports that in September, Owen was presented one of the Civilian Humanitarian Awards as part of the Firefighters Association of the State of Pennsylvania Conference. His other award was presented in August by the Pennsylvania Center District Firemen's Association. The house fire damaged the home of Calvin and Christina Murray. The family of 4 was not home at the time, and neighbors helped save the family's 2 dogs. For the latest in news and events, head on over to NorthCentralPA.com. I'm Liz Brady, and you're up to date with 570 News on the Go.